I was so nerve-wracking. I get a call from the dealership, and I'm like, oh, this is it. They're going to tell us it's good to go. You can come pick it up.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, we talked to your bank, and they said that it's not valid, so you can't pay with this check. I was about to have a freaking heart attack. What do you mean we can't use that check? It's been Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's been 5 days, and now they're telling us that, oh, we have to take it back now. What? Like, we bought the van.
How many hurdles do we have to jump through just to get a freaking van?
I know. Oh my gosh. And hopefully by sharing this information, we're going to help other people not have to deal with this. I was just talking to, I'm not sure who it was actually, about an auto draft that I had for a vehicle. And I just went through with purchasing it.
Do you mind if I place you on it before we get you to our business department to go over the next steps?
Yeah, sure. That's fine. Oh my gosh. Like, how many more problems are we going to run into? So, like, originally what happened was we couldn't take the van that day because we had an auto draft check from our credit union, and then we're paying the rest of that with a personal check. The auto draft is, like, pre-approved, so it should be good. And then the personal check that I gave would have to be cleared in their account so they can make sure I had that money before we could take the van. But they had to wait for our check to clear and to hear back from the credit union, so there's two factors. If it was in business hours and I would have paid with a credit card, we probably would have taken the van that day. But now what's happening is the auto draft check from our credit union, they're saying is not valid because this van is considered a commercial vehicle. They can be registered as personal or commercial, and it was previously registered as personal by the one owner that it had. But because these types of vans by some standards are considered commercial no matter what, it's a cargo space and not a van space for like passengers, they're saying that technically this whole application that I had for vehicle purchase isn't even valid for commercial vehicles. Now it doesn't even matter because it was only for personal vehicles, and we didn't even know that the whole time we were looking. I'm like, what the heck? We already have all the paperwork signed and everything. Damn it, we just want a van. There's so many plans that we need to make that we have to kind of put on hold right now because we don't even know if we're bringing this van home. I actually called them before the test drive to see if this van was fine. I gave them the VIN number and everything, and they said, yeah, it looks fine, like it's good to go. So whoever said that to me before we test drove it is kind of making the mistake, and they should have caught it then to say, oh, this actually isn't approved for cargo vans. We now have to figure out another route to pay for it because the auto draft is not valid. So I'm hoping that they said they could do some kind of cashier's check, and we have to run something through our business.
So then basically, is it going to be considered a business vehicle?
I'm not sure. We're registering this as a personal vehicle, even though it's going to be considered part of a business vehicle. Hi, I was just sent over to you guys because we're doing like a cashier's check, I guess, through the business department.
I can't do transactions at all. I apologize that you got bumped over here.
I'm supposed to know what to say?
Yeah, right? They're just like transferring you to like a person?
I'm looking past the camera because I'm looking at Andrew. I just looked up your nose.
I'm getting you over to the correct department now, okay?
Okay, sounds good. And what department is that?
That is our auto lending department, which is where it should have been.
Okay, I think I started with them and then I went around a couple people, but we'll see.
Yeah,
they
right.
shouldn't just transfer you over blindly.
I'm gonna send you to this department, but we're not gonna share anything with them. You're just gonna have to start all over again.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of like places are like that. You have to re-explain your story like 10 times. And they're like, hi, how can I help you? I'm like, I have no idea. I've already said this twice. I don't know what I need from you. They just sent me to you.
Hi, my name is Rachel. In the Consumer Loans Department. In the consumer side of things, we cannot finance vehicles that are being used for business purposes, including, quite literally, if you're going to use your personal vehicle to DoorDash or to do Lyft or Uber, we cannot finance it. If you're using it for business purposes, period, no matter what type of vehicle it is, we can't finance it in the Consumer Loan Department. To be able to take this one out in a business department, you'd have to have a business account. To qualify for a business account, you'd have to have your business established as an actual business.
Right.
For 3 years.
Makes sense. This is so tricky. How do people do this? And how can you possibly do a credit union?
I don't know.
If you're getting a van for van life.
I don't know.
How can you possibly do that? then? I'm confused. Should we just go through a bank and pay ridiculous interest fees? Because it was like 12 at the minimum.
Yeah.
The majority of them were 20%.
Right.
This was 8%.
That's why we went with them.
Yeah. They never said
right.
that if you're using this, even for DoorDash, that doesn't make any sense. This is making me so nervous because now, like, we might not be getting this van. Oh, this is a mess. This is such a mess. Okay, so then what are the next steps from here? Hi, do you have a minute? Basically what happened is the auto draft is not valid for commercial vehicles. I've been on the phone with them for like an hour. I asked if we could do like an RV loan and they said because it's not already outfitted, we can't do that. So now we're going through the process of basically transferring it over to a personal loan.
It's just frustrating that we weren't told any of this beforehand until we already bought it.
Did you put any money down for it?
Yeah, we put $3,500. I'll let you know what happens and then we can figure it out. I'll call Dad too.
They can't finance commercial vehicles.
Oh, yeah, but you're going to convert it into not a commercial bank.
Right, that's what I said. So I was transferred to like 5 different departments, talking to all these people. And finally this person said, I think your only option is to do a personal loan with us. The interest rate is 9.9. We still have our Pittsburgh credit union and they do both personal and commercial vehicles, but they would only go up to $13,000 for that van. That would be a $3,000 difference.
And the $3,000 that we would have is what we have saved up for the build. And we don't want to just start from scratch by just paying it all $6,000 out of pocket, you know?
Maybe with personal loan, we could just use $3,000 to cover the difference and then only have to pay that back.
I wouldn't borrow money.
To borrow money, yeah.
Makes it easier to say we're going to spend our build money to get the van.
I mean, yeah, that might have to be the option. Yeah, I think the smarter way either way is just to go with the credit union. And just cover the other $3,000. All right, so I'm emailing my other credit union right now to figure that out. Oh man, I'm learning a lot in this process. No matter how much research we do, we'll always find something that we didn't know before. All right, thanks, Dad. I gotta send this email to the other credit union. All right. Whatever.
How can I help you?
Hi, this is Tara. I'm just calling you back. I just talked to my credit union and I guess they don't finance commercial vehicles. So we were kind of misled by them. We're going to go with a different credit union that we use. We'll just have to bring another check in to pay for it through them.
Sounds great. So once the check is clear, then you can just come and take the van.
So if we came earlier in the day, would we be able to like take it that day?
Well, if that bank is that fast, yes. And I assume that if you come early in the morning, maybe we can do the whole process the same day.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Bye. This is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
At least they were super nice about it. They weren't just like, well, I don't think we can keep it on our lot for that long.
I know.
Okay, here we go.
What are we doing today?
Getting our van.
It's pretty real, huh?
It's been like 2 weeks since we test drove it, so it's starting to get real.
It's not a fun process,
No, it's not.
but we're learning a lot.
Let me see if this video recorded through my freaking mic.
Oh my God, I'm gonna freak out.
No, we're good.
Thank God. I recorded this whole explanation of what happened, and then Andrew goes, oh wait, it was connected to my AirPods. I don't think I got any audio. I was like, oh my God, there's no way I'm re-explaining this. There's no way I can remember everything that I just said. I didn't plan that out, I just said it. I've had to pee this entire time. Ooh.